Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltamar and we will be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Where we left off last time, we re-entered Baldur's Gate, discovered that Scar is now dead, Duke Elton has been poisoned, and his healer was continuing to make him sick. So we saved Duke Elton, we have some flaming fists that are pretty mad at us, and we are about to go into the Iron Throne Tower again. We also were talked to by Tomoko, who is Sarevok's lover, who basically asked us to make sure he stays alive but stop his plans. She knows he is a ballspawn as well, but she doesn't want him to follow in his father's dark footsteps. So, we're gonna move our whole group into there this time.
Leave me be, or the guard will have you.
Danielle says, "Out of my way, interloper. I am getting off this sinking ship as fast as I can." "Why are you so panicked? Is not Sarevok in control?" "I will not debate that he is in control, but whatever his plans, they certainly do not have the good of the Iron Throne in mind. He has abandoned us in favor of his new position, that of soon-to-be appointed Grand Duke. We are simply to be cast off, and I would not be surprised if he marches the Flaming Fist through here tomorrow as a show of his stance on mercantile crime. I will stop him regardless, just as I destroyed your plans in the Cloakwood. A thorn in the side you may be, but I'll wager that Sarevok was likely done with that installation. Its destruction probably saved him the trouble of doing it himself, though marching the Flaming Fist through the mines would have only increased his popularity. With Entar's Silvershield dead and Scar replaced with a lackey captain of the guard, Sarevok has no more use for us. He's moving on to bigger things, though what they are I have no idea. I have wasted enough time on you. Kill me if you must, but I have no intention of waiting around." I'm not going to bother killing her. Not really worth our time, to be honest with you. Pang Wallen says, "Who? Get out of my way. I don't care who you are, I just want out of here." "And just who are you?" "Pang is the name, and I'll thank you kindly to get out of my way. I don't care why you're here. Take all if you wish. If you are thieves, I just want to leave. That Sarevok has become too big for his britches. Our leaders weren't a day dead before he declared the Iron Throne to be his." Then you won't mind if I help myself to your coffers, will you?" "Bah, they are nearly empty regardless. Sarevok has been making decisions on the sidelines for some time now, and it has cost us plenty. He does not seem concerned with profits or much of anything. The iron shortage became his pet project, but he used it to inflame tensions instead of build business. He brought us down as sure as if he were some hero. What reason he would have to provoke a war, I don't know. Enjoy your looting. I'm leaving for good." Alright, it looks like the Iron Throne is collapsing around us. Apparently, we didn't have to do anything. Sarevok was going to do it all on his own. But he still has to pay. Gregor says, "Who are you? Have you business here?" "Ah, what does it matter? Everything is in shambles." "I expected more resistance to my breaking in. What is going on here?" "There is very little going on. Everything's falling apart as we speak, and one person is to blame." "And just who might that be?" "Sarevok is the foul spawn that surely did the deed. He craves the power of the Iron Throne, but for what purpose, I do not know. He throws away gold like it was copper, and uses our best-laid plans to inflame governments instead of bargaining for wealth. He is in line to become a Grand Duke because of his efforts to fight his own chaos, but I doubt his coronation will stop his lust for carnage. Who are you, by the way? What are you doing here?" "I am here to kill Sarevok for what he has done." "Then I shall let you pass. The more blades that chase Sarevok this night, the better. I must go now." Alright, it would appear that everyone hates this place, or hates Sarevok, and wants to abandon ship. Triathlon says, Trathalan says, "Oh, wonderful. I recognize you from the descriptions given. You were the one accused of murdering our leaders, are you not? I suppose you are here to exact revenge or some such. Well, we are already defeated by one of our own, and do not need you. You would do better to focus your efforts on Sarevok, rather than beating up those already beaten." Why would he turn his back on the Iron Throne? Because he was never interested in us in the first place. The iron shortage was to be an elaborate plan to gain power in the region. It was to strain relations with Alm, thus reducing the activity of the Knights of the Shield, and ultimately reduce trade with them through legitimate means. We should step up to monitor the sanctions and pocket hefty sums in the process. Such was the plan, but Sarevok apparently had other ideas. "What ideas? What do you know of his plans?" "I know his methods, but I do not understand what he hopes to accomplish. Likely he assassinated Duke Entar so he could step in, but political gain does not seem to be his goal. He would have had plenty of economic power as head of the Iron Throne, but money was not his concern either. He seems more interested in prolonging the tensions with Alm, though what a war would get him, I do not know. We are no longer in a position to profit from it. What do I care? I just want to leave before we're turned over to the guard. Goodbye. Alright then. Everyone hates Sarevok. Excellent.
Touch me not! You are
Yet another person? Kalizia says, "You there, stand your ground a moment. I demand to know what is going on. I have been sent from Symbia to determine why this branch of the Iron Throne has foundered, and I have found no one who will stand more than a second. What in blazes is going on here?" Why not ask Sarevok? He seems to be the one in control now. Sarevok, that upstart? Then the rumors I have heard are true. Our regional leaders here are dead, and Sarevok has assumed their roles. Such arrogance. No doubt he had a hand in their demise, I'll wager. That would explain why we have not been getting reports on progress here along the coast. But what could he be up to? I shall have to report these findings to my superiors at once. What is your name and rank here? I shall report of you as well. Lieutenant Eltamar. I'm in charge of security. Eltamar. I have heard that name before, but where? No matter, consider yourself dismissed. The Iron Throne washes its hands of this place, and shall support it no longer. You are no longer needed. Inform the others, will you? Or don't. We really don't care at this point. Goodbye and good day.
Right, what's this
The
then?
Iron Throne proper has turned its back on this particular Iron Throne
no
place.
time to chit-chat.
And Worthing says, "Why, hello, Eltamar. I suppose we should have expected your coming here. Bit of unfortunate business in Candlekeep, eh? What? What do you know of what happened there? I know that you are the unwitting dupe of Sarevok, as we were. It would seem that he sacrificed our leaders just to discredit you, knowing that you were perhaps the only ones that stood in his way. Of course, he also became our leader of the Iron Throne himself, but he seems quite beyond needing us now. Such disrespect, to throw us away like he did. It hardly matters now, with his coronation imminent. I'm sure the Ducal Palace will never quite be the same. I must go. Pleasure chatting with you." What a nice man. I like Worthing. He seems way too good of a person to be part of the Iron Throne. Oh well.
Sorted.
We are now on the last part here.
I'm on it.
There's an assassination to do. So you've come back. If you were smart, Eltamar, you would have left well enough alone. I don't know how you escaped my lord's trap at Candlekeep, but you won't be getting any further than here. Why did you come back here? I would have thought that you'd go after Sarevok directly. Someone told us that this would be the place to go. Who told you to come here? Who betrayed my lord? It was Tomoko, wasn't it? I always knew her to be a traitorous whore. Well, it matters little if she did or did not. All that matters is that you will die. Yeah, we'll see about that, wench. Whoa. Stop that. Get out of the way. Go away, ogre. Oh, she's invisible. Okay, I was hoping to just waste her down before she got some spells off, but that would appear not to be the case. There she is. Okay. Back to fighting her. She is invisible, so we can't shoot her directly with spells. Oh, we got her. Nice. I think we directed her. Oh, she confused our main character. She is now hasted and pretty dangerous. I'm going to cast a Dispel Magic, hopefully to get rid of the confusion. I'm also going to keep shooting this ogre named Ugg. There's also an ogre named Arg. I'm actually going to shoot Arg. Oh, my main character's going to die. Wait, do not kill me, please. I will tell you where to find my lord. The undercellar is where you wish to go. It is there that you will find Sarevok. You can reach the undercellar through the sewers. Please let me go now. I am shamed by my lack of courage. As you should be, coward. Now you will die. You do not give mercy? You are more like Sarevok than he would have imagined. I probably am going to die here. I'm hoping this dispel... Oh, never mind. It's a little bit too late for that dispel to go off. Apparently my character was a teensy bit overmatched.
Sorted.
Alright, take two. We're going to do this the better way. We're actually going to buff our characters before going in and, you know, all the good stuff that we should have done before. I honestly didn't expect that. Damn it. I always cast the wrong spell. I realized in an earlier video when I tried to haste my group, I actually dispelled all their magic. I'm hopefully not going to do that too much more often. So these guys are going to go here, and those guys are going to go there. It looks like I'm already in range of her. I'm going to say the same thing. Gonna go like that.
Jean collect.
This better be.
And we're going to wait for the ogres to pop out. I'm actually going to move Dorn down here a little bit. Just so that he doesn't get hit by the ogres, hopefully. Not super hopeful about that. We're gonna kill her still. Come on, die. There we go. Okay, Dorn needs to get out of combat. He's not really good enough to survive a fight against Bug or Barg or whichever one is here. He's going to just kite him around, I guess.
You rang.
My main character will take care of that one and then fight this one. Excellent. Things are coming out us this time.
What I'll do. Go on then.
What does she have for loot? A couple letters, a tome called the Diary of Ceravoc, which we are going to read.
Spit it out. I'm
And that's really it. Okay. So let's do the letters first. Sarevok, I have received your letter and am quite overjoyed by your proposition. I have told my wife and she is as excited as I am. I accept your mission and think that your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet, to kill 3 Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. We will be arriving in Baldur's Gate within a week and should be taking up our usual residence at the Undercellar. If you wish to contact us, you will find us there. Use the access point through the sewers. Joyfully yours, Slith, whatever. It says, Sarevok, I must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I had expected. The foppish idiot had only the most token of defenses. However, I can assure you that Entar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. I hope that this next mission is much more difficult. From what you have told me, it would seem to be assassinating 2 Grand Dukes in their own palace while they harangue the high nobles of Baldur's Gate, no less. I can't wait. You still know where to find us. You should come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself. But if I know you, that will never happen. And another one says, Kiska, I must commend you for a job well done. Without your careful ministrations, Elton would have remained my most potent foe. I must ask you now for another favor. Some of your brethren are gathering at the sewer entrance to the palace. They are preparing to assassinate Grand Duchess Leah Janath and Grand Duke Belt, I guess his name is. I need you to assist them in their efforts, for you are the craftiest of your kind. This is the moment I have been waiting for, as I hope you have as well. The bloodshed that will result when I declare war on Om will be most glorious. Meet Kristen and Slith at the Undercellar. They are my best assassins. There are many access points to the Undercellar through the sewers. Alright, we now know of the plans in motion. Oh man, there's a lot in this book. Okay, I guess I'll read it. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm not going to read the dates. Today, Cormier has instituted a ban against the Iron Throne from operating within their borders. While this is a great blow to the Iron Throne, it is the perfect opportunity for Realtor to approach the Throne High Council with his proposal. If things go well, we can begin the operation within the year. Devorn has sent a message to Realtor informing him that the mine at the Cloakwood has been drained and is ready for use. This revelation should help greatly in convincing the Throne High Council. The Throne High Council has agreed to support Realtor's plan. He has been given all the resources he needs, as well as leadership of the project. I have expressed an interest to my father, and he has promised to include me within the operations along the Sword Coast. He mentioned Mother in our conversation, how I wasn't to be unfaithful to him as she had. He made it clear that I would suffer her fate if I was. His threats are weak and hollow, and I shall listen to them for only so long. I have decided to take this time to make my visit to Candlekeep. I have waited a long time to research the prophecies of Alondo, and I must know that if the dreams speak truth. I will not believe the words of phantasms without proof. And the priest of Baal I confronted gave me nothing. He was old and died quickly in my grasp. If the words are true, I shall surely groom stronger acolytes than this. My research has gone well. The monks here at Candlekeep have been quite helpful. From what I have read, it would seem that the blood of Baal does indeed flow through my veins. His prophecies are, of course, ambiguous, but I think I understand them. He foresaw his coming death and seeded his essence across the land. The children born as a result bear the marks of chaos, have power with no direction, and shall feel the blood of a god within them. The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise. It does not explicitly say, but obviously this means that the death wrought by his children will cause them to ascend. Fitting, and since the Father was the Lord of Murder, proving one's worth must involve an acting in accordance with his portfolio. I begin to see what I must do, death on a godlike scale. The monk Gorion troubles me. He seems to have taken an interest in my readings. I must be careful to be more clandestine in my research. I wish I could simply kill him, but I doubt I could safely murder him within this damnable library. I had a dream this night. My mother was talking to me, but as she did, her face became bloated and discolored. Her voice became weaker as she spoke to me, telling her to save me from Realtor. I could see the garrote cutting into her neck, but I did nothing. It was only a dream. I take my leave of Candlekeep now, and not a moment too soon, for I am sure that Gorion has perceived my heritage. One thing that I am certain of, Eltamar is, in actuality, one of Baal's brood as well. Eltamar has all the markings, and it would explain Gorion's curiosity in my studies. Though there is nothing I can do now, I will have to make certain to return and kill the little brat. It would be foolish of me to let one of my siblings live, especially one being brought up by Harpers, and I am sure that is where Gorion's allegiances lie. Today I met with Realtor in Baldur's Gate. The fool still insists on calling me his son, and for now I will let him. He assumes that I am loyal to him because he raised me. Well, loyal I am, but only as long as he is useful. He set up a base in the mansion of a destitute noble family, and says that everything is running smoothly. Molohe has established himself in the mines of Nashkel, and his kobold minions should already be busily contaminating the ore. Only a few slaves had begun to mine out the ore at the Cloakwood, though. Realtor assures me that once the bandit raids begin, we'll have a steady supply of new slaves. I met with the leaders of Chill and Black Talons. I have little liking for Ardenor, the leader of the Chill, but Tosgoz says to be a man of his word. It is a good thing, as I'll have to work with these mercenaries for the rest of the year. Everything proceeds well. The ore coming from Nashkel has started to deteriorate, and my mercenaries have been doing a fine job of destroying any iron caravans en route to Baldur's Gate. Though some of my mercenaries have been captured, most think they work for the Zent, so no trouble has befallen on the Iron Throne. I am sure that the Zents at Darkhold won't be pleased to know that their name has been falsely used. I will have to be wary for Zentish agents in the coming months. I think now I have time to deal with that old codger Gorion and his little whelp. I will have to inform my men that I'll be gone for the next few weeks. No time to write, but I must not neglect my journals, so the future dead must know how the Lord of Murder again came to them. I shall hire a scribe when the time allows. Things have not gone completely as I have planned, but I will still be able to salvage the situation. Eltamar is on the move to Baldur's Gate. If I could maneuver the whelp to Candlekeep, then I would have the perfect scapegoat for my plan. My mortal father, Realtor, is there to meet with the Knights of the Shield. He has been blocking all my attempts to escalate the hostilities between Alma and Baldur's Gate, and these meetings will only serve to smooth relations. I must rid myself of them all and assume control of the Iron Throne myself. I cannot allow petty business and monetary concerns to interfere. Terribly sorry, father, but my true parentage calls, and you are in my way. I shall make sure to instruct the doppelgangers in the exact manner Realtor should die. I think a garrote would be perfect for the task. This diary looks to be important. You should probably keep it on your person. Excellent. So from there we found out Sarevok's father killed his mother with a garrote. It was a dream, quote-unquote, but it would appear that Sarevok has the gift of prophecy a little bit.
I'm on
And it appears that Sarevok is behind everything. Did I go back
I'm
upstairs?
on it.
Damn it.
Right, what's this then?
Alright, we'll go down to the other stairs and leave. Whatever. So we are actually done here. Now we have to go to the sewers
You must.
and collect ourselves
Right, what's this
a
then?
invitation, which the Slith and Kristen have. The upcoming fight actually isn't too hard. Damn it.
Right, what's
That
this
always
then?
happens. You have to be very careful from which...
Ah, sir,
Oh,
I'm
go
on
away,
it.
really? Come on, don't let him talk to us. Alright. Excellent, we made it. No problem.
Sorted.
Apparently we can just outrun them through zones. No big deal.
Sorted.
So we're going to go into the Undercellar now, but first we're going to talk to Bork and take a nap. We are all out of spells pretty much, and I want to be ready for the upcoming fight.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Alright. It is time. How long till we gain a long time? Ooh, actually Zara is almost up a level here.
Go on,
Almost
man.
level 8, as is Edwin.
Right,
That is
what's
most
this then?
excellent. In we go. I'm gonna
on
just
it.
come up here. I do want to cast some spells before getting into this fight. I know they're right here. They're always in the middle of this area. So, Let's start our spells. We're going to go with haste and not dispel magic this time. Armor, just in case. Chant. And that should be good, I think. That should keep us alive. Alright. We are going to go in right now.
Look at Kristen, honey. It's the heroes of the Sword Coast.
Well, 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 dear. What have we here? Blade fodder? I don't know, Slith. They're so big and threatening. Oh, my mistake. I was thinking of someone else. Ooh, she's got a tongue of steel and a heart of gold, my Kristen does. And she's so pretty she makes herself all invisible so guys don't give her a hassle. Not that they would with a tough guy like me looking after her, of course. Slithy, baby. You tell them, honey. Oh, baby, you know me. You know you're Slithy. Hey, you. Don't go watching us get all mushy, alright? It ain't none of your business. What's that you're whispering, sweetheart? Hey, now. My girl Kristen tells me that you use a soft spot for the Grand Dukes. Sure is a shame about Entar Silvershield, isn't it? 1 down and 2 to go. Poor Dukes. Wouldn't it have been better if they all died together? Bah, Kristen, don't give it all away like that now. It's on. What do they call it again? The silver bladder? Enough of this cat and mouse stuff. Anyhow, I ain't cut out for it. We'll kill him now and do the Dukes after lunch like Sarevok said us to. I love you for your mind, Slith.
Go on.
I hate them. They're very annoying. They're also pretty tough. They're fast and they hit well, quite hard. Not super hard.
Spit it out.
But Slithy is dead. I'm gonna grab his loot and his sword. Where is she? I'm gonna move my characters away just in case.
You right, what's this then?
I wish I had detect invisibility. That would have been a good call. Okay,
Go on then.
it's go time. Open season on her.
Ultha?
Gonna just try and dispel her magic. Oh, she dispelled my haste. That's just rude. And there goes Kristen. I guess we didn't really need to dispel her after all. She's got some magic bolts and a whole bunch of scrolls. We're also gonna read the letter that one dude dropped. And then go take a nap again. So we already have monster summoning 1. Does Zar have that though? He's too far away for us to determine. Okay. Come over here, Zar. Monster summoning 1, do you have it? Yes, okay, good. Those monster summoning spells will be pretty much all we memorize in a later part of this game. Just because they become so incredibly useful as meat shields. Whatever, that's fine. Skull trap, nope, alright. All those spells are used already. Anything here? Apparently not, oh well. Clairvoyance, I know we have. Vampiric Touch, I know we have. And there is a dagger and a sling. Excellent.
You rat.
So, let's see what we got for letters. Now, there's 2 of them. One is an invitation. It is an invitation to the inauguration of the newest Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, and it will be held at the Ducal Palace. Present this invitation to the guard at the gate, and we will be allowed entrance. Hold on to it. A letter. Slith, the time to strike is now. When the party commences on the night of my coronation, you will join up with my doppelganger assassins at the sewer entrance to the palace. You are to insinuate yourself into the crowd in the ballroom. When I have finished my speech, you will strike. If you aren't there, my doppelgangers will proceed without you, and your payment will be forfeit. Make sure to keep a leash on that little bitch of a wife. An invitation for a party is included with this note. Sarevok. Yes, Sarevok? Well, your time is almost up. We're gonna go kill you at your stupid party. We actually aren't, to be honest with you. That's just a small spoiler. But just so you know. We're also gonna level up Zar. Zar now has level 4 spells, or another level 4 spell, I should say. He is level 8. I think he actually gets level 5 spells before the end of the game, but we don't know any of them, and our level 4 spell choice is rather limited.
Right, what's this then?
At some point in time, we'll go seek out some level 4 spells to buy. But for now, we're going to take a quick rest,
Such as yourself.
save, and we are going to go to the ball. We're going to go have a ball.
I'm on it.
That had a triple meaning, ball as in we're gonna have fun, ball as in going to the ball itself, and ball as in, you know, the son of Ball who we're hunting down. You know, it's not as funny if you have to explain the joke. Alright. Let's go to the
I'm on it.
party. Alright. So Bill is here. Let's talk to Bill. Bill says, "Greetings. I assume you've come to the palace for the coronation of Sarevok. Well then, I'll need to see your invitation." "Here are the invitations. Could you let us in now? We're in a hurry." "Don't be so impatient. Let's have a look at these invitations." Yes, they do look authentic. Alright then, you can enter. Thank you." We're gonna quick save. And it's time to go into the ball. There are a few things you can do in here. I'm just going to quick save and just explain them quickly. I'm not going to do a whole lot of them just because it's not really worth your time unless you're going for tons of loot. If you go to the basement, make sure you are invisible and then loot the room, use another invisibility and get out. On the second floor as well, there's a lot of loot. I'm not going to go do that just because I don't need to loot all that much. We are beyond rich. Yes, here are the invitations. Sorry, he said, "Could you please hand over your invitations to the palace?" And then we said, "We have them, yeah, here they are." And he replies, "Thank you very much, you may pass now." So if you want to loot the palace, do that. There is some good stuff in here, a bunch of gold, some potions, a couple scrolls, I think. We're not going to bother doing that though. And it is Sarevok dressed in his armor. He doesn't look very, well, I guess he is kind of dressed the same as Belt and Leah. Leah looks like a mage. Belt looks like a warrior of some sort. And Sarevok looks like a ball spawn. I mean, he literally looks like an evil fighter. Belt says, "Now that all of the guests have arrived, we can begin with the ceremony that you had... Oh, sorry. Now that all of the guests have arrived, we can begin with the ceremony that you have all been awaiting."
As all of you know, this is a special occasion for the city of Baldur's Gate.
She continues, "It is time for a new person to join the ranks of the Grand Dukes. I do not wish to downplay the tragedy that we have suffered with the loss of Entar's Silver Shield. But this is not the time for us to show
The
grief."
votes have been tallied from those submitted by the landowners. The result was nearly unanimous.
What of Duke Elton? Has his condition improved at all? If he dies, who will replace him? What about the rumors of Arm mobilizing for war? Why aren't we preparing for war? With our iron shortage, how are we to defend ourselves? Who will give us the iron we need? What of the Zentarum? I've heard that they may be somehow involved. I believe that Elton was poisoned by members of the Shadow Thieves. They're obviously trying to kill our leaders.
All of your questions will be answered in due time. You need not worry.
Entar was killed by Shadow Thieves, agents of Arm. If it isn't obvious to the rest of you, it's obvious to me. Arm wants a war.
The evidence we have about Entar's murder does resemble the work of the Shadow Thieves, but...
Resembles? That's ridiculous. The signature left behind on the body was the mark of the Shadow Thieves. Are you blind and stupid, woman?
If I may continue, the signature left behind was very blatant and could have been put there to mislead all of us.
Who would want to mislead us?
Perhaps I could interject something before this meeting degenerates into meaningless bickering.
"We are here to welcome our new Grand Duke, so perhaps we should get on with it. Introducing the new Grand Duke, Sarevok Anshev." I can't do his voice, sorry. "I am honored to be here before such a respected assemblage of noblemen. I accept my new position with full awareness to my new responsibilities, and I will have many of them. I would first like to address many of the questions that have been asked earlier. The rumors of Alm's mobilization for war are entirely true, as is the involvement of their Zentarum cohorts. But do not worry, we are not bereft of defense. Although the recent Zentish attempt at depriving us of the most valuable war resource, iron, has weakened us, it has not crippled us. When my father was most recently murdered, I inherited his control over the western branch of the Iron Throne. They have a great deal of stockpiled iron, enough for all our needs. I will give this to the city to do with as you will. Unfortunately, our greatest military commander lies on his deathbed, a grievous blow to the city. To ensure that the Flaming Fist is well led, I will be assuming control of the mercenary regiment with permission from its current steward, Angelo."
Wait one moment. That is not in your power to decide.
Shut up! Let Sarevok speak.
"Instead of waiting for the war to come to us, we will take it to them. With the Flaming Fist, we should be able to easily take the town of Nashkel and then quickly fortify the mountain pass through the Cloud Peaks." "What? Who dares to interrupt?" it would appear it's me. Or possibly doppelgangers. Definitely doppelgangers. I should not have put my group in the middle of this pile of doppelgangers. Oh dear. Oh my. That is a lot of doppelgangers. Alright. One doppelganger is dead. But I didn't get the killing blow. I'm a little bit saddened by this. Alright. It's go time on this doppelganger. 4,000 experience at doppelganger. Okay. We're going to play a little bit of Dota here. And just make sure we get the killing blows. Alright, we're okay. Go away. You're not welcome in this fight. Oh, maybe you are welcome in this fight. Oh, Edwin, what are you doing? That would... The Grand Dukes are dead, killed by assassins in our midst. Look there! The killer is accused of murdering all the leaders of the Iron Throne. They must be part of the plot. I don't want them alive. Kill them all. Or sorry, kill them. Kill them all. You have failed, Eltamar. Ooh. Well, it would appear that... Damn it, Edwin, stop it. Okay. I'm going to attack Sarevok. Because now we have new problems to face. I kinda wish I kept a hold person spell now, actually. What do we got? We don't got any sleep spells. We don't want to kill them, the guards. We will get in trouble for that. And our main character got evaporated. Damn. Alright. Let's try that one more time. This time, these guys are going to go way down here. We're going to keep them out of the fight. Run, 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 run. And our main character is going to attack. We are going to cast a haste spell. And Edwin is going to cast monster summoning 2. We need some meat shields everywhere.
Something troubling you?
Okay, let's get a haste. And we are also going to get more monsters and get Monteron shooting that dude. Alright, now we're good. We should be okay now. Except for Vicania is taking a pounding from that one guy.
Go on then. Get over.
Let's make sure that Vicania doesn't die, actually.
Night Singer, give me power.
She doesn't have that many hit points to start with, so maybe just a moderate. Ooh. Okay. Her spell was lost, but we'll cast another one. And our main character is quite busy killing things. The Grand Dukes are dead, blah 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 again. We're gonna go fight this dude now. What keeps killing? Oh, I got backstabbed or something. I don't know what kills him immediately. That is a lot of damage for... Like, I was at full life and he just died. Okay. Let's try this again. Maybe I have to stand back a little bit first.
You are so irritating.
Stop touching me!
Tougher fight than I anticipated, that is for sure. Vicania will fight that, as will Monteron. Although it would appear that
Go on then.
the Flaming Fists are taking care of that one. I don't remember that call from heavens killing a character immediately. Come on, kill it. Dorn is just kind of standing around. Edwin has leveled up, excellent. It was lucky that such brave people as yourselves intervened on our behalf. Is there anything I can do for you in return? Take a look at these documents we have. Sarevok is the one who tried to kill you, had Entar killed, and nearly killed Eltan. I'll take a look, but if you're wrong, the punishment for such false accusations is severe. Angelo, those people are the ones wanted on multiple counts of murder. Kill them! These men are not to be touched until I have finished reading these documents. You don't need to read that document. But since I know you're too stupid to take my advice, I'll just take your head. Okay, I'm gonna stay away while... No, it doesn't look like there's any sort of weird thing happening this time, so... Maybe we can't let the Duke die. Maybe that's what it is. And damn, Sarevok is taking us apart. You and I aren't finished yet, Eltamar. I'll kill you just as I killed Gorion. The only way you'll ever live in peace is if you kill me first. I will do that. But it looks like the other Grand Duchess died. Couldn't protect her, sorry. I think it is in your best interest to hunt Sarevok and kill him before he does the same to you. I think you're right. The only problem is finding the bastard. Through the power of my god, I should be able to divine his location. Just wait a moment, and I'll tell you where he has gone. He has been teleported to the Thieves' Guild. I will dimension fold you to where he has gone. From there, you can follow him and kill him. Good luck. No, not... I want the... Oh. Belt is literally Hitler.
So I kicked him in the head till
What
he
is
was
this?
dead.
It seems like everyone's crashing in on the Thieves' Guild these days. First that huge armored guy, and now you? You better tell me what you're here about, and right quick, or you're in a lot of trouble. We're tracking down Sarevok, the huge armor guy. Where did he go? He went down the stairs right over there. He was sure in a hurry. If you're going after the guy, it'd probably be good of you to get a little more prepared than you look. Down there's the thief warrens, and they're really dangerous. Go talk to Black Lily over in the storeroom by the stairs. She'll give you some good prices on equipment. I heard that she even sells some magical stuff. Okay, everybody, this is pretty much the end of this video. At this point in time, we are going to be starting the Tales of the Sword Coast stuff. We have officially finished everything but the last two parts of Baldur's Gate enhanced, or not the enhanced edition, but the original game. So, what we are going to do next time is we are going to head off to Ulgoth's Beard and begin the Tales of the Sword Coast quests. The first one we're going to be doing is the Ice Island, followed by the Werewolf Island, and then finally Durlug's Tower. I know we're kind of ending on a cliffhanger and you're all going, no, hunt down Sarevok, he's gone, he's right ahead of us. He's right ahead of you, go kill him right now. But I want to finish the rest of the game first because once you kill him, the game actually ends. And I don't want to like have to try and backtrack and then do the Tales of the Sword Coast stuff and then go forward and back. It's just easier if I do them all at once. So, next video, Tales of the Sword Coast will be starting, and then we will do Sarevok, and then we will do the Black Pits. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.